What's up, YouTube? F.T.G Sway here, coming at you with the first full-length video and not just a short. 10 subscribers coming in. Thanks for subscribing and for watching my videos. Appreciate all of you. I enjoy making the content. To any new viewers, if you like gun content and like seeing different kind of stuff, I mean, nothing too crazy. I'm not Demolition Ranch, but just trying to build the channel up. So if you want to see different stuff or learn new things about guns or see different reviews, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, and go ahead and comment down below things that you do or you don't like about the video, things that you think I can do better. I'm all open for creative criticism. So yeah, anyways, with that being said though, let's get into this video. Today's video, I want to talk about gun safety and gun storage in your home. Now, something that I see a lot, that's kind of like a discussion, is whether or not to have your gun, your carry gun loaded in your house. Now, personally, I feel like if you live alone and there's nobody else in the house, you don't have friends coming over that often and whatnot, you're not a babysitter or such, there's nothing wrong with keeping a loaded gun so long as you know what you're doing. I wouldn't recommend it for beginners. I remember my first pistol that I chose was a Taurus G2C, simply for the fact that it has a load indicator up here. It's in my safe right now. I don't feel like grabbing it, but that was one of my first pistols, just to help with that, knowing when your gun is loaded and when it's not. And most people are like, oh, well, you should be able to just know. But listen, not everybody's the same. Not everybody has the same mental capacity, and that's not to say that people aren't intelligent and stuff, but some people make mistakes. Shit happens, everybody's human. With that being said though, for any first time gun owners who are trying to learn about gun safety, I do suggest that the first gun you get should be something with a loaded indicator. I know that Smith & Wesson makes a lot of stuff. I know that Springfield does, because my other buddy, for his first pistol, got the Springfield XD, and that also has a loaded indicator on it. But yeah, I just recommend pistols with indicators for beginners. Now, with that being said though, but yeah, if you're alone in a house, there's nothing wrong with keeping your guns loaded, or your carry gun, I should specify. There's nothing keeping your carry gun loaded. Now, if you have something like this in a safe, you should not have the ammunition stored with the gun, alright? Now, some people might be like, whoa, that's just to show you guys that it's clear. Some people might think to themselves, well, like, what if I need, like, shit hits the fan or a big group of guys come in, I need to get my gun fast? Well, you should be able to practice your routine, and that's why you should have your carry gun out in case that situation does occur. Or if you say you're 18, you can't buy a pistol yet, and all you have is a rifle. Well, if that's the case, put it in the safe while you're gone, and at nighttime when it's time to go to bed, or when you're at home relaxing, pull it out the safe, and put it in a specific spot. Keep a magazine in it with that one up top. Safety on. Alright? Now, when you are gone, if you don't have a safe, because, not a lot of people, not a lot of first-time buyers have a lot of money for a safe, your gun shop or your gun manufacturer should include a gun lock. Now, if something is to happen to that gun lock, you happen to lose it, whatever the case may be, maybe you bought a used gun, you didn't get one. If your gun shop can't give you one for free, your local police department will, and most local children's hospitals / clinics will actually have them, because they try to prevent the kids getting guns into their hands. Because as sad as it is to say, a lot of negligence is the reason why kids end up getting a hold of firearms and harming either themselves or somebody close to them, because they don't understand the destructive power of a firearm. So with that being said though, your gun shop, your local police department, or even local children's hospitals / clinics should have a gun lock for free to give away. So, that's if you're alone, right? Now, let's say you live with people who are all adults, alright? Well, the first question you should be asking yourself is, do you feel confident in the people you live with being gun savvy? Because if they are, and they understand trigger discipline and stuff like that, then you shouldn't have to worry as much. I still wouldn't recommend keeping one loaded. And let me just specify real quick, when I'm saying keeping your gun loaded, I'm talking about with a round chambered in the barrel. Alright. I'm not talking about just popping your magazine. Okay, yes, I understand that technically this is loaded, but I'm talking about having your gun hot and ready to go. That's what I mean when I'm saying loaded right now. Now, when I'm talking about safes, I do mean that you should have your ammunition separate, if I didn't make that part clear. And if you need an ammunition box, they're literally $6 at Walmart for the plastic green ones. Alright, you can put a lock on it too. It's on us, guys. Even if you're from the hood, you have no excuse to be negligent with your guns, alright? There's no excuse. Just because where you come from that type of environment doesn't mean that that's the type of energy and lifestyle you need to put out, right? Because I come from fucked up environment, right? And let me tell you, I chose not to follow the crowd and be ignorant. And you can too. So if you are younger and watching this, which you shouldn't be because this content isn't made for younger audiences, but if you are, don't be following the crowds. Don't be doing stupid shit. Don't be fucking trying to grab guns and play with guns. These are not toys, man. This is a serious consequence. These are serious tools for defense. They should be respected and treated properly. Now, back to the conversation. I'm sorry, I keep getting a little sidetracked here. But you should never keep your gun loaded with one on top. Now, like I said, if it is your carry gun, it's your nightstand gun, yeah, pop that magazine in there, put that buddy in your holster, boom, good to go. Once it's time to get it, boom, you pull them out. Obviously, if the magazine was in, boom, and you're ready to go. It's not that much, alright? And if it is a break-in situation, you shouldn't need that much time to rack around and pull your gun out of your holster. Now, with that being said, with your carry gun, when you're home, I keep my carry gun on my person, or at least next to me. If I'm in my living room or if I'm in my bedroom, I always keep my carry gun in my sight. I just happen to be in an area where it's not the safest, so I keep my gun on me even when I'm at home. For other people, it might not be like that. Now, if that's the case for you and you don't carry your gun in your home, you need to be storing it properly to where your kids can't get it. Now, you can get something as simple as a child lock on your drawer, child prevention if your kids are small enough, but you might need something more advanced. Now, you can go and pick up a safe real quick and easy. You can get a fingerprint safe. They're a little more expensive. You can get a key safe, combination safe, whatever. I personally do not use a safe because, like I said, I keep my firearm within my vision at all times. But if you're the type that you just like to leave it in the room and not think about it, then yeah, go ahead, keep the magazine in, keep it in the holster, or if it's just a house gun, leave it in the safe, but keep it ready to go. When I see people, man, do this, right, to their only gun or their carry gun, and they put a lock through it and stuff, and boom, they put it in the safe. They're like, yeah, if somebody breaks in, I'll grab it. You're not going to have enough time to sit there, open your safe, take your lock off, pop your magazine in, load a round up, and it's just not realistic, right? Like I said, the most I recommend is having it like this. Nothing on top, just your mag, ready to go. We need to be responsible gun owners, man. It doesn't matter if you're young or not, or or if you think like, oh, my kids will never do that or this and that, you can't take those chances, right? You never know. On top of that, one of the biggest preventions to all this is teaching your kids young what firearms are. All right? If you sit there and beat around the bush and you're like, oh no, don't worry about it, or don't touch that, that's not for you, and this and that, all that builds is a curiosity, and the kid's just going to want to be attracted to the gun more and try to get to it when nobody's around. What you need to do is you need to take your kid out to the range and demonstrate and show them what this does and the destructive power of it, to give them an understanding that this is not a toy, this isn't like a video game, there is no respawning. All right? And even something as small as this, a 22, is dangerous to kids. All right? To anybody, but especially to kids. With that being said, for those of you who have kids, your carry gun, like I said, if you don't keep it in your person, you gotta keep it locked up. Keep that gun locked away. Leave it like this if you want magazine in. This gun specifically has a couple more safeties. This gun won't shoot without the magazine, so even if you leave the magazine out, this trigger won't pull. Sorry, the safety was on below. Even with it off, nothing, right? Nothing. As soon as you pop that mag in, click, boom. All right. So you should never be leaving any of your other guns loaded, right? Except for your carry gun. And by loaded, at that time, I meant with the magazine in it, not with a round up top. Like I said, the only time that I think it might be anywhere near okay to have a round up top like that is if you have it on you at all times and if it's in your view and possession at all times. I know to some of you out there, you might think, hey, that's extreme, whatever, such and such. For some of us out there, this is just an extension of us. That's what it is, all right? And this is my carry gun, and this is my wife's carry gun, which is why these two guns currently have loaded magazines. And this is how they will be with a loaded magazine and nothing up top. Now, we put them away in our nightstands at night, and we keep them in our viewpoint during the day. Now, this right here, this never has a magazine in it unless I'm recording a video, running drills, or at the range. There should never, ever be anything loaded in this when I'm at home, unless I have it out for some whatever reason that I decide to pull it out and think that I might need it. This magazine and this gun will never be together in this house unless, like I said, I'm recording a video. Because there's no point. It's unnecessary. What is the point of having a hot, ready-to-go gun in your house if you have no intention of using it? You're not carrying it, and it's just a liability. It doesn't make sense. Store your mags and bullets separate. Keep your guns locked away. And if you can't keep them locked away, at least keep a lock through them. I don't mean to be a hard ass or a shit talker to people out there, but I'm just sick of seeing the ignorance, man. And people personally that I've met that I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? Because common sense ain't so common no more these days. But with all that being said, though, that's going to wrap up this video. I'm sorry, I know I talked a lot. First video, probably not going to get that great reviews, but we'll just have to see. Again, I appreciate anybody who subscribed and anybody who viewed, anybody who comments or likes. Appreciate all of you, even the haters. I appreciate you guys too, because you're pushing the algorithm. So keep doing what you're doing, posting them hate comments. It's all good. Everybody has their opinions. God bless. Stay up, stay armed, stay safe, and keep your head up out there.